On this episode, I share with you the 8 kitchen trends that you can't go wrong with. Welcome everyone to episode 035 of the AskJasonGelios show. I'm really psyched because I have the top 8 kitchen trends that you really can't go wrong with. So I'm going to share with you those. Be sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, pin on Pinterest, wherever you watch this, or if you're on it'sallabouttherealestate.com, definitely save this however you can, because this is a weekly value-added show, and I love uploading this and sharing with you valuable tips. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into the top 8 kitchen trends. So a lot of times we see trends come and go in terms of the kitchen area, the bath area, what's hot, what's not hot, right? In terms of counter style, cabinet style, color scheme, floor style, things like that. So I'm going to share with you the top 8 kitchen trends right now. Now, it's the last day of July 2018, and so this will apply for a while, but I'm going to share with you the top 8. So number 1 is white on white kitchens. There's a little bit of a discussion as to whether or not white on white kitchens are still great. Statistically, people still love them, and you really can't go wrong with that because somebody could ultimately change it the way they want it. But it's easy for someone to visualize the kitchen. It's nice, it's clean, right? It's not a trendy color that a potential buyer may walk in your house and be like, wow, this is ugly, or oh man, I gotta paint this. So white on white kitchens are still a good thing to do for kitchens. So number 2, actually let me go back to that number 1 quick here, is white appliances as well. And I did a 2-minute Tuesday tip on this, very, very brief, but white appliances are still preferred even over stainless steel and over, there's like black stainless steel, and there's even a gunmetal finish now that somebody told me about. So white appliances are still preferred because they're a lot easier to clean, and they're not a trend. We still love stainless steel, things like that, but white appliances are still the number 1 choice for potential buyers. So believe it or not, actually. Number 2, smaller appliances. This one kind of surprised me because you see a lot of advertisements for, larger kitchens and more cubic feet and all this stuff, and but all right, this is based on stats, and so smaller appliances are actually hot right now. And what else surprised me is that smaller appliances, like instead of having one large fridge, a lot of kitchens, provided if you have the room, they have a mini fridge in one area and a mini fridge over here, a beverage fridge, things like that. I was actually in a client's house that had a beverage fridge, and I thought that was really cool. It was a separate mini fridge with a glass front. Really cool because you can see, okay, I want to get a pop or a beer or whatever. So that was really cool. And there's a lot of talk about micro living. So, living in a smaller space. Millennials are not all of them, but the majority of millennials, the stats state that they prefer smaller places, micro living, versus the mini mansions that we were seeing. So that's number 2, smaller appliances. Number 3, quartz countertops. Now, Consumer Reports did a study on this, and they said that quartz is actually the toughest countertop material. It will resist minor scratches, burns and chips and things like that. So to be more specific, crushed quartz stone is actually a really good thing to do, and it's not as trendy as let's say granite. Now granite is still nice. I'm still seeing builders in Macomb County doing granite. However, quartz is a lot more durable and it's not as trendy as granite. So that's number 3, quartz countertops. Number 4, LED rope lighting. They're typically showing up in the weirdest spots, right? So, however, it's good. Now, I've seen this along the floor. So if you're up at night or if the room's dark, it's basically by the floor space, right, where LED lights kick on. They're nice and soft, and it opens up the space a lot. So LED lighting is number 4. Specifically, LED rope lighting in your kitchen, under your countertop and things like that. As long as it's not gaudy, make sure that it's not a huge LED rope light and it's just sticking out, and you make sure it's nice and neat. So that's number 4. Number 5, I kind of touched on this earlier in this video, but multiple small fridges instead of one big one. Okay, a lot of people are going towards multiple small fridges, whether it's one for, again, beverages, or in this case, it could be slide out bins where you have specific food items there, right? Maybe a dinner fridge I've actually heard of. So things like that. Multiple small fridges is number 5. And these are not in any particular order of priority. I just kind of threw these together from research and whatnot. So, and by the way, we're not talking about dorm size fridges, right? Where they're, I don't know, $100 at Costco. Okay, we're talking about higher end fridges that are mini, but they're extremely functional, extremely attractive, right? Nice glass front, things like that, and they can range anywhere from, let's say, $1,500 and up, like to $5,000. So nice, small, multiple fridges. Okay. Number 6, touch activated faucets. We see a lot of advertisements for this, especially on HGTV and all that, right? Delta advertises a lot of these, and I can't think of who else, but tough faucets and touch activated faucets. So your hands are dirty, you're preparing dinner, or you came in from outside, landscaping or whatever, and you just touch the faucet. So stronger touch activated faucets is number 6. And that's actually jumped in popularity. So number 7, transitional design. This is basically, making it nice and neat. So the number 1 style for kitchens, okay, actually over 60% of designers say contemporary is the fastest growing kitchen style, okay, because it's sleek, simple, things like that. It's the most attractive style that you can go with in terms of a kitchen style. So, but you have to be careful because it could also, if done wrong, come across as cold. So you want to make sure that's a warm, contemporary style that you're putting in your kitchen if you want that style to last a long time. So, transitional design is typically contemporary and traditional. So it's just a great way to go if you're looking for a design idea for your kitchen. Number 8, accessibility. So, you want things to be intentional. If I'm by the sink, I need common items right by me. Plates by the silverware. Okay, everything close. If I have to run across the kitchen, provided it's a good size, right? If I have to run across the kitchen area to get a spatula and I'm boiling noodles by the stove, that doesn't help. Okay, so intentional. Make sure that everything is placed where it's easy, because typically homeowners and those who love to cook do things, right? They got multiple things going on. They're boiling noodles, or they have frying pan going on, and then they are chopping up veggies or onions and all that stuff, right? So things have to be placed intentionally. So what I recommend is doing your homework on that and seeing if you're doing a complete kitchen remodel, look at where should the dishwasher be, obviously by the sink. Where should the multiple fridges be, right? If you're entertaining in a dining area, you want to have maybe one beverage fridge close to the dining area. That way even your guests can grab a beverage and then they're right there, not walk all the way through your kitchen. These things add up, and when you're talking about potential buyers, that are coming in your house, they're trying to visualize, okay, can I live here, and is it going to be nice, and is it going to make my life easier? Okay. A little side rant or like a final note on this is a lot of times both husband and wife work and they're busy, right? Especially if you have kids, life is busy, you're running in between work to baseball practice or hockey practice or whatever you're into, tennis. And so a functional kitchen is the heart of every home, because kitchens are where most people gather. And it's the number one room when you're to actually focus on when you are looking to up your value, right? Your resale value. So you typically want to start with the kitchen because that's the number one room. Buyers don't care too much about the master bedroom, being big or updated or all that, and they care even less about bathrooms these days. So the kitchen is the number one spot. So I hope these top 8 kitchen topics, items, whatever, right, will definitely help you if you are looking to have or change your kitchen with styles that you really can't go wrong with. So I really appreciate you guys watching. You can check out this episode. I upload it weekly to YouTube and my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com, Pinterest, and I share a link on Twitter and on Facebook. We have our own page. It's Ask Jason Gelios Show. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Hey, have you guys hit the subscribe button yet? If not, please do so, because I don't want you guys to miss out on valuable information. And while you're at it, you can visit my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com. Thanks for watching.